Liam, tonight I won't be coming back there, so take care of the place.
What? Again with this Maren? Just this month now, you've gone out and stayed out for the night how many times now? Aren't things starting to become a bit too frequent now?
Oh? Are you trying to put a limit on my life now? You're going to put a leash on me? The one that chose you out of all the men I could have married?
All the men you could have married?
I didn't mean that in some crazy way, okay? I meant that back before I started to date you, I'd been asked out by all sorts of men, but turned them all down besides you.
And I know why the reason for all that is. You're very pretty, and you have the body of a model. Back after college, when you came up to me and told me how much you like me, I was so happy and thought that day would never come. And soon after that, you and I got married and everything.
So if you're still happy to be with me, then no more complaints about the way I'm living my life. As for tonight, I'll be staying at my friend's place. Good night. Carly, it's been a little while since I've last spoken with you. Do you have any guesses as to where I am right now? I happen to be at a hotel with your husband, Josh. And of course, this isn't your average hotel either. He and I are here with the intent of getting it on tonight, so we've made sure it's the kind of hotel that honeymooners would come to. Josh and I. For some reason, he and I are just meant for one another. And if this hasn't already been obvious to you as well, your husband Josh is a whole lot more handsome than your little brother. He also brings in way more money. 3 months ago, when I got married to Liam, I had just started to find out who his older sister was married to, and I regretted the fact that I got married too quickly. But, well, in the end, Josh has told me that compared to his plain and fat wife, I am a whole lot prettier and fitter than you. And that's why I'll be taking Josh from you for the time being. Please and thank you. Now, I have to get back to pleasing my good-looking man. I hope you won't mind this too much. Liam, do you have a second to talk?
Hi, Carly. Sure. What's going on?
Liam, have you even noticed that your wife is cheating on you right now?
Huh? What's all this about now? Her and I have only been together with one another as husband and wife for the past 3 months. Don't start saying things that'll get me all paranoid, please.
The reason why I'm telling you this now is because if I don't, things will only hurt worse for you when you find out yourself.
Right, but all of this is coming out of left field and makes absolutely no sense.
I understand that I'm being very blunt about this right now. And both you and I haven't really been very close to each other for a while, so please forgive me for this.
Well, I don't really care that you're being blunt or anything. But anyway, what's going on here?
Just last night, I got some texts from Maren telling me all about how she took my husband to a hotel.
Took him to a hotel? And she texted you about that?
She was going on and on about how she took Josh and had him at a hotel with her where they were making love. Hey, that Maren chick. Does she still think that you and I are completely avoiding one another still, and that's why she did that to me?
That might be the case. And recently Maren has been going out quite a lot. And when she does, she'll stay the night wherever she's gone out to. Ever since Mum and Dad got divorced a little while back, she's been going out a lot and not coming back home until the morning. And I think she's doing that because she assumes I'm still thinking about the divorce.
I see. So that's how she got away with all of this, and you weren't able to figure out what she was really up to.
All those texts that she sent you. Do you think you could show them to me?
Sure. I was planning to do that from the start. I know that this is all very sudden for you, but could you come and see me later today or tomorrow? I can send you the screenshots of all the messages she sent me, but also want to meet in person to talk about what we're going to do about all of this.
Alright. How about we get a table at some restaurant, have a conversation there? Try somewhere out of town so nobody that we might know hears us talking.
Good point. I think we should go ahead and do that.
Then I'm gonna hit up one of my old friends that runs a restaurant out in the countryside. See if he can get us a table. He's still very close to me, so he'd never talk about anything he overhears from us. I'll make sure to send you the time and everything, and we can meet it later.
Sounds good. Thank you, Liam. Carly, this is about my love life with your husband Josh and all. I've noticed that you never ever replied any of my texts about us, but you are reading these as I can see the messages being left unread. How can a fatty like you be allowed to ghost me like that? You actually think you have the right to do something like that? The only people that are allowed to ghost others are beautiful women like me when we're trying to sift around for the right man. It's just lame for someone as fat as you to do it to me when your husband is pretty much abandoning you. You idiot. Oh, that's right. I have to tell you what I started texting you for. I have been proposed to by Josh. And that means he's going to start working on divorcing you now. So please make sure to end things with him quickly for me. Hey, Liam, please divorce me.
What?
I found myself a new person to love. But him and I still have not done anything yet, so you can't say that I've been cheating on you or anything. But we're getting a divorce.
This is pretty abrupt.
Well, we've only really been married for close to half a year, right? Just be happy that you were able to be married to a pretty woman like me. And since you're thankful for the fact that I allowed you to be married to me, you will allow me to follow what makes me happy and get this divorce, right?
Who are you with?
Right. I'm sure at some point you'll be able to figure it out. I'm with Josh, your older sister's husband.
So you've been working towards stealing my sister's husband from her this whole time?
I never meant for anything like that, honestly. But in the end, of course, things look that way. I wasn't trying to lure him away from her or anything, though. I just look way too good to all men, and so he just, he started to tell me how much he loved me and then said he wanted to get married. He knew that someone like me was already married, yet he wanted me so badly. That's why in the end I just gave in to his demands. But I told him that before he and I can truly be a couple, I had to finish up the relationship I have with you. So would you please divorce me?
Do you understand that by stealing someone else's husband, you're asking for a lot in return from my sister?
Oh, are you worried about her or something now?
We have to understand that she's in fact my sister.
Well, I'm not worried about her, and you shouldn't be either. I'm sure you feel a little bit bad for her and what she could do to me, but you and her have been at odds forever and never talked to one another. You and I both know that your older sister was never raised with any love from your guys' parents, and that's why she's such an outcast. But honestly, if she's going to start getting upset with me, I won't care. Some plain-looking fatty like her doesn't mean a thing to me anyway. So please don't worry about her and I, and just focus on that divorce now. You can leave the thought of your fat and ugly sister be.
Marn, you went and sent my older sister all kinds of texts about how you'd been stealing him from her, right? When she saw all that, she started to talk with some lawyers and have you both investigated by them. And of course, she had the results of said investigation shown to me as well. We both know about how the moment you married me, you started to have a secret relationship with Josh.
Hold on a second. I'll ask you this one more time, but you and your sister aren't close to one another, right? You had told me all about that before, right?
That's true. but things have started to get better recently.
What?
You know about how my parents got divorced a little while back, right? Well, back when that divorce took place, my parents were able to have a talk with her about what all happened between her and them, and what made her so upset. And well, I was just as upset with my parents about a lot of things when her and I got to talking about our relationships to them. We learned just how similarly the both of us had felt. And during that whole time, being together with our parents, we had wanted to be close to one another, but were sure that we were hated by the other.
What?
But after learning the truth about our feelings from one another, we became pretty close again.
What the heck? I never heard anything about that all happening between you two.
I was going to tell you all about this. I was going to send you a text about it all, but I thought things would sound weird over text, so I've been waiting for the chance to tell you in person. But you're always out of the house and never coming home at night. There was never any time to tell you anything in person. So I was kind of stuck thinking about what I should do. Then I got a text from my sister saying that you had been sending her texts about how you were having an affair with Josh.
Wait, what the heck is going on here? I thought the two of you still hated one another's guts or something, so I could act all high and mighty around your sister and you'd never give a crap about her. I didn't think that you'd ever be told anything by her either, since you were both at odds, and that's why I wanted to have some fun with his whole situation. Why the hell at a time like this did you both decide to make up to become close again?
It's not like her and I chose this specific time to become close to one another again. Things just happen this way, and that's what led up to how things will end up now.
Ugh, Jesus, I'm pissed off now.
Well then, let me tell your cheating but all the good news.
What?
Carly has told me she doesn't need her husband anymore.
Huh? She doesn't need him.
You think she'd still want to be with a man that's gone and stabbed her in the back like that? It sounds like she's already gone and handed in the divorce papers that Josh gave to her a couple of days ago.
Wait, so they're both divorced now?
Now let me be honest here. I don't care how pretty of a one you really are. If you're going to cheat on me with my own sister's husband, there's no room open in my heart for you. So we can get a divorce.
I see.
Of course, both my sister and I will be getting settlements from the both of you for having cheated on us.
For some reason, I'm not all too happy with this outcome, and I'm really not looking forward to those settlements. But if I'm going to be able to marry Josh now, then I guess he'll be able to pay off all those settlements for me. Well, I suppose one could say that this kind of an ending is alright.
Then let's conclude things with that.
And luckily, Josh is next in line for becoming a CEO.
What?
Liam, I know that you've been working a long time for that company and make decent money. But you're never going to end up like Josh, who will soon become a CEO, right? I'll leave you with this. When it comes to all of you office workers out there in the world, the only way you're going to make it big is by forcing yourself to become better and gain more skills. And for me, I only want to be with men like Josh who have done that and are now going to become higher up in their company.
Not really sure what you're going on about there. But from what I've heard from Carly, that seat that Josh had saved for him is gone now.
Huh?
He went and did a lot of really idiotic things there, and now his new seat is that of being fired.
Fired? What the hell did he do?
From what I heard from my sister, he would use company money when he'd go out to have affairs with different women, including yourself. He would use the money on things like hotels and room service, as well as those high-end cars he'd always be driving in to go pick up his woman. And well, the company caught on to all that. And when they learned it was the man they had wanted to be the next CEO doing all of it, well, you get the picture. The current CEO was not happy about what he heard, and neither was the rest of the company, as many of them really liked Josh and were looking forward to him being in charge of the company next.
No way. Then that means the hotels we stayed in and the room service we got and that car of his, all of that was paid for using the company's money and weren't all from his own income?
That's what it sounds like.
No. No way that's all true.
Now back to what we've been talking about. I'm talking with my lawyer about all this, and I'm going to leave the divorce in his hands from here on out.
Huh?
He'll be coming to speak with you about the divorce soon. If you have anything else you'd like to say about things, then please let him know about it before asking to talk with me.
Liam, I'll go ahead and break things off with Josh, alright? So, let's forget about this whole divorce thing, alright?
No.
What?
Goodbye forever, Maren. A little bit after that, my lawyer was able to confirm that both Maren and Josh would be paying me a settlement in one lump payment, and then from there we were able to get our divorce. Josh made sure to pay my sister and I right away, and after that we never really heard much about it again, besides that he lost his job already and would most likely be moving out of state. Apparently things between him and Maren had really fallen off in those few days, between the divorces and him paying the money. So they weren't even talking to one another anymore. From there, I went and spoke with my higher-ups, and they made sure to contact another branch of the company and had me transferred away from here. My older sister went ahead and did the same thing as me, and luckily enough we both ended up in the same relative area after the transfers. Right now the both of us are starting to enjoy a lot more things together as brother and sister, while also not forcing a good relationship to happen all that much. While my sister and I have been enjoying things away from the town we used to live in, I received some word about what my ex tried to do. After paying off the settlement, she ended up in a lot of debt and grew upset because of that. So she made an attempt to find me at my old house where she could try and get back together with me again. But what she didn't know is that I already went and sold that house and moved away. So after banging on the door screaming to get back together with me, the door opened to 3 men who grabbed her and brought her inside the house. Since then, there's not been any word about her whereabouts. I'm not sure if anyone will be able to find her again. Honestly, I think it's best nobody knows about where she went. Most of us don't care anyway. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Hey babe, are you awake yet? You and the boys really enjoy your night.
Says the woman who knows how to get down. Remember that weekend on the edge? I could not get you out of the bed for 3 days. But yes, I am awake. I did not even have anything to drink. I think I was just high on the possibility that the most beautiful woman in the room was going to be my wife.
I see that you're still trying to score brownie points. I accept bribery in the form of brownies and coffee. And I really do need coffee. I have so many gifts. I said that they could get minimal gifts, but our friends really went out of their way. Speaking of, how did you convince your mother to come to our engagement party?
I know she can be difficult, but she cannot resist when I give her puppy dog eyes. I know that she will accept you eventually. She's a bit of a coconut, hard on the outside but super soft on the inside.
I hope so.
Have you opened her gift yet?
I was thinking of opening it last. Maybe she gave me a lump of coal. And do not say anything. You know she thinks that I am only after your money.
She's wrong. I'm the one benefiting here. I'm getting married to a neurosurgeon. I will be the one with the better bragging rights.
Oh my god, stop. You're making my head bigger. But let me quickly open her gift.
Okay dear, let me know what it is. I am the most curious person you have met, so do not leave me hanging. Babe, what did she get you? Jewelry?
Oh, it is heels. They are stunning.
That is great, right?
Yes, I'm very happy she gave them to me, but I would have to be a model to wear this. They are extremely high. They would make me gain at least another foot. But it is the thought that counts. They seem like they cost a lot as well.
Come on, be honest with me. Do you like them?
I cannot return a gift even if I do not like it. It is a gift. I will not be picky. Oh, there's a note on the inside. Shoot. She wants me to wear this at the wedding. I cannot wear heels. I do not feel comfortable in anything thinner than a platform heel and she buys me this?
Babe, I can talk to her and return the gift.
No, we do not have to fight her. Let me contact her and tell her politely that I cannot wear the heels to the wedding. Hi, Mrs. Clark. I hope that you enjoyed the engagement party yesterday. It was nice for you to join us. Hi there, Angelica. Sure, it was no problem. I've had the chance to open the gift you gave me, and I really love it. But, do you not like the designer? No, I love everything about them. I have never seen such a big heel or beautiful design. I am honored that you thought to buy me something like that. Sure, no problem. Anything else? Well, I don't know how to say this. I don't mean this in any way of disrespect, but I want to talk about the note that you left for me. I'm sorry, but I cannot wear those shoes on my wedding day. They're a bit... I don't know how to say it. I don't want to offend you at all, Mrs. Clark. They are what? Not good enough for you? Of course, the princess of the slums must want golden slippers. They are too high. Extremely high. I cannot wear extremely high heels. My ankles will hurt. Pathetic. Girl, do you know that beauty is pain? I was trying to do a favor for you. You are so short that one can pick you up and put you in their pocket. How do you expect the guests to see you? They will be asking me, Odette, where is the bride? All we see is the top of her head. Get her a stool or something. I knew you had a problem with my height, but I didn't know that it was this bad. I'm just trying to have a simple wedding where I don't have to suffer my feet for hours. When you look like that, you came from nowhere, from a family that no one has heard of or that has done anything worth noting. You might want to brag that you are a neurosurgeon, but you got here because of charity. You do not fit in with the family image. You have to be taught everything, and I do not have time for it. But Mrs. Clark, I'm not marrying your son for his money. You know that we do not want to be in the spotlight. And I'm proud of all I have achieved and of my dad, who is my most important person. Oh, touching. Honey, I am stuck with you. It could be worse. So I am trying to mold you into the daughter-in-law that is worthy of my son. My son is a multi-millionaire, the most eligible bachelor in this city. Do you think I want him to mix with you, some nerdy girl from nowhere that is pocket-sized? No. Why do you have such a problem with my height? The chances of your genes rubbing off on your future kids are high. Have you seen our family? We are flawless, tall and slim with impeccable fashion. You are short, average-looking, and treat your quirkiness like it is a personality when it is not. It is boring. At what point will you put away the mask and show what you are? Angelica, a gold digger after my son's money. As an act of respect, I will not argue with you any further. I cannot wear those shoes. You cannot make me. Then you cannot marry my son. You have no choice in the matter. Thank you for the shoes, but I cannot wear them. You are making the biggest mistake you possibly can, girlie. Wear the heels and your wedding stays on. I do not fear you. Hi, what is going on? Why can I not get a hold of my fiancé? He said he was coming to see you and he has not texted me yet. He is safe with his mother. Are you going to accuse me of sorcery next? Anyway, have you told him about your transfer yet? I'm not transferring halfway across the world. And if I was, I will tell him. We're getting married soon. You would turn down double the pay and the opportunity to work with the world's top surgeon for him? The offer still stands, and you could wear those shoes and play along at the wedding. If you do not do so, I will find every dirty secret you have and use it against you. I am still getting married to him. Are you?
From seeing my mom. My love, I know we were supposed to get married in a few weeks, but they found a lump. They think that my mom is sick. We might have to postpone the wedding.
Let me know what I can do. I will support you through this.
You're not mad that we have to postpone the wedding? This will mean that I have to spend more time with her. I know that we have barely been able to see each other because of your job, and I'm so sorry. Mom has been talking about how hard it must be for you. You should have taken that job those months ago. I feel like I'm keeping you from so much.
Excuse me, I have a surgery in a few hours, and then I must tell people that the wedding has been postponed until further notice.
Hi kiddo, why am I getting an email that your wedding is cancelled? What is going on? Are there problems between you and Byron?
Everything is fine, Dad. We have just postponed things. We are still happy and we plan to get married.
Good, because you deserve happiness, my daughter. You have worked hard in your career. Is that mother-in-law of yours being a bother? Is that the reason why you had to postpone it?
Well, she's sick and we don't know what is going on. Also, why would you automatically assume that she is the problem? You have only met her once. You're so overprotective.
I didn't want to say much, but trust me, working for people like her for over 30 years has taught me to catch when they are not being genuine. Your mother-in-law is someone that I greatly dislike. If it was not for her wonderful son, then I would not want you being in her life.
Dad, she has been making my life miserable. She has never accepted me because of my background. Then suddenly she had a problem with my height, so she decided to play a cruel joke by gifting me an extremely high heels on my engagement. In the note, she said that she wanted me to wear the shoes at the wedding. I politely told her that I could not, which was when she told me that she would make me pay. Since then, I have been having trouble with my wedding preparation. I got offered a position across the world and now she's sick. All of that to delay the wedding.
She's just being nice at the moment. If you do not back down, she will try to hurt you. Are you sure that this man is worth it?
Yes, I love Byron and I don't care about that woman.
And what does he say about all this? Have you told him how it makes you feel?
He will not believe me. He does not know how bad her bullying is.
Do you remember what I have always told you when you feel like you are in a helpless situation or that someone is trying to force your hand?
I have every right to do what I want and be respected for it.
That is what I suggest you start doing.
We need to talk. Can you meet me at 1 p.m. at our usual spot?
Oh, am I in trouble? Actually, Mom wanted me to accompany her shopping.
This is about our future. Show up or don't, but I have been letting you stand me up for weeks now and I am tired. I don't want to fight with you and over the phone is not the best place to discuss this.
Sure, I'll be there.
Byron, will you talk to me now? I was not lying. Your mom has been trying to stop our wedding because of my height and the fact that I do not have money.
Allow me to think, Angel. Allow me time to think because I do not want to believe this.
Where are you? I'm worried sick.
Trying to confirm a hunch that I have.
Alright, babe, but please come by and see me when you feel comfortable enough to talk. Hi, just letting you know that you're not invited to my wedding in 2 days' time. There is no wedding. Do you not get your head checked? You are still under the illusion that a peasant girl like you can become a Clark? The Clark family is filled with people the whole town envies. Angelica girl from the slums whose father used to be a janitor does not belong. Stuff it, Odette. Respect my father and do not utter his name at all. The wedding is carrying on and you are not invited. Your son is on his way to your house to tell you in person. Can you guess where he's coming from? Where? The doctor. You have not been to any clinic or hospital in several months. You have been pretending to be sick so that he can spend more time with you than with me. But that has backfired on you because I told him everything. I don't know what you are talking about. You also do not have proof it had anything to do with the wedding. Have you ever wondered how the people you treat as less than people feel about you and the things you do to other people? Spoiler, your own employees hate you and we're dying to spill the tea. My lowly father gave me that idea, to be honest. They would never snitch on me. Good luck finding out who snitched, but someone did, just letting you know that I will be getting married and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Your son is very disappointed in you. He will always believe me. Sure.
She did not even apologize for how much she insulted you. How could I have been blind to how she was blatantly bullying you? I thought she would warm up to you because you were such a warm-hearted person.
It's okay, my dear. I'm just proud of you for standing up to her. Sure, we will have to do without her money, but it doesn't matter.
We don't need her money. Plus, the family could never disown me. They need me. I will stay with the company for a while as I figure things out. But for now, I have no access to my money. I know they're trying to vote me out.
I'm so sorry. Now you're stressed out about this. But I have money saved up if push comes to shove. I can support us as long as we're able to get married.
Are you sure you want to marry a social pariah?
Why would you call yourself that?
My mother will not take this lying down. She's going to try and regain control over me and you. But you have been patient and endured too much for my sake. You do not need that.
Let us just get through the wedding and then we will deal with her. Hey, Dad!
Hey, my little angel. How is your honeymoon treating you?
Going great. I miss you though. Sorry I am only getting to a place with the internet today.
I hope your day was not ruined too much by your mother-in-law showing up at the wedding unannounced.
Not to worry, we knew she would try to do that, so we had security on hand. Her son did nothing but harm her though. I don't think that when the family votes, anyone will be in favor of kicking Byron out.
Does it matter that much if they kick him out?
Not really. Byron has his own client base and can work anywhere he wants. Anna can support us. She thinks that he will break if she cuts him off financially, but she needs to be real. He is 32, not 18 years old.
That is the spirit. I'm so happy that I got to walk my little girl down the aisle.
Me too. Love you, Dad.
I love you, my daughter.
Hi, can we talk? No, I don't want to hear anything from you. I am sorry for what I said about you. Please do not take my son away from me. You pushed him away, not me. He doesn't want to talk to you. Leave us alone, please. But Angelica, I had the best intention. Just like the road to hell. Have a nice life. Angelica's mother-in-law tried but failed to get her son and daughter-in-law kicked out of the family estate, but since her son is the oldest, everything is still in his name. When his father passed away, he left most of the estate in Byron's name. Angelica and Byron are living a drama-free life after getting a restraining order against his mom.